Every year, Malaysia loses tens of billions of ringgit. That's enough money to fund major infrastructure projects like hospitals and highways, or significantly boost the country's social security nets. But the money doesn't just disappear. It's systematically drained from the nation's coffers through tax customs fraud, corporate tax avoidance, and corruption. This is called revenue leakage, and it's costing Malaysia big time. A study in the Journal of Financial Crime estimates Malaysia's shadow economy at nearly 118 billion ringgit, about a quarter of the country's GDP. Economist Jeffrey Williams says part of the problem is compliance. For small and medium enterprises, registering for and collecting sales and service tax is complicated. And due to enforcement difficulties and low penalties, people just avoid tax. One of the biggest drains, customs and excise fraud. But here's the thing, we already have a powerful tool to fight it. Malaysia uses enhanced tax stamps which combine the best of digital and physical security, banknote-grade printing with unique digital codes that make it clear what's legitimate and what isn't. Each stamp carries a unique code that lets authorities trace items like alcohol and cigarettes from production to the shop shelf. It also proves that taxes have been paid and empowers consumers to verify that the products they are purchasing come from legal sources. So if a pack has a fake stamp or doesn't have one at all, it's illicit. Plain and simple. The system is robust and the technology exists to trace and prosecute offenders with forensic evidence. So what's the actual problem? Enforcement gaps. When oversight falters, even the best safeguards can't stop smuggling and fraud. Between 2018 and 2023, the Malaysian Anti-Corruption Commission estimated corruption alone cost the country 277 billion ringgit. Williams puts it into perspective. That's about the size of Malaysia's entire public health budget, or enough to give 3 million people a monthly pension of 1,500 ringgit. Gaps in enforcement open the door for insider involvement, and that makes the problem worse. MACC's Opsicaro busted a tobacco and cigar smuggling syndicate that caused a 250 million ringgit tax loss, with help from enforcement officers themselves. Another case saw 34 customs officers arrested for taking 4.7 million ringgit in bribes. The result? Between 1.5 and 2 billion ringgit in lost revenue in just 2 years. Pushpan Murugia from the Center to Combat Corruption and Cronyism explains that cronyism at the top drains money meant for development into offshore accounts, benefiting foreign companies instead of Malaysia. And there's a social cost too. If ordinary citizens believe the wealthy can dodge taxes, why should they pay theirs? That erodes trust in institutions and fuels a vicious cycle of non-compliance. So what's being done? The government is rolling out new measures. A capital gains tax on unlisted shares, a nationwide e-invoicing system to boost compliance, platforms like the e-Pelarian Cukai system, which lets citizens report tax evasion anonymously. Because the truth is, Malaysia already has everything it needs. Enhanced tax stamps provide a clear way to identify illicit goods. Strong enforcement agencies are in place to act, and a clear policy roadmap, including nationwide e-invoicing, is already being rolled out. The real challenge isn't finding new solutions. It's making good use of the ones we already have. With consistent, well-coordinated multi-agency operations and the expansion of these efforts, Malaysia can plug the leaks, strengthen its economy, and ensure a system where everyone contributes and everyone benefits. Natasha Bust, FMT.